Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to ChasingCinema.com's official YouTube channel. Today is a tough day. I really don't like making these kinds of videos, but at the same time, I realize that it's worse to not acknowledge something like this. It was announced today that Christopher Lee passed away. If you aren't familiar with the name Christopher Lee, he is an incredible actor, a legendary British thespian. It seems that he passed away a few days ago, I believe June 7th at the age of 93. And even though I know this is a very somber and upsetting thing to talk about, I think that it's more important for me to, instead of talking about his passing and focusing on that, I think it's better for me to do more of a tribute and say, hey guys, this legend left a legacy worth visiting. Here are some things you should watch. I don't want to make a video and just kind of talk about, the very, very sad details and things like that. But instead I want to honor the legacy they left behind. Because unfortunately we lose people every day. And, what this man leaves behind is his acting legacy. And if you, like I said, if you're not familiar with Christopher Lee, he has been an iconic actor since, I want to say the 40s, 30s possibly. His first film was in 1948. Kind of boomed in the 1950s. He played a James Bond villain, the man with Golden Gun. He was iconic for playing Dracula, and he's been in so many movies. I'm looking at his filmography right now just for reference, and there are so many. He's also most recognizably from The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit as Saruman. I know I pronounced that name wrong. I'm sorry, Saruman. He was in the original Wicker Man. He was Count Dooku from Star Wars. And these are just amongst many roles that this man played, and who has a legendary voice, a legendary presence when he was on screen. And I just hope that you take it upon yourself in the next week or so to honor this man's legacy and to find one of these films, either it be the Star Wars films or the Lord of the Rings films, or something that you might not have seen him in before, maybe something from his early work in the 30s or the 50s, and try to watch a movie that he was in, or try to explore something that he did that you weren't familiar with. To give you a few off the top of my head, well, not top of my head, but from what I'm reading here, you have, wow, he's done so much. It's a real shame when an actor, this man was a true legend. You have 1941 he was in. You have The Girl. You have, there's just so many. It's like, honestly, I could go through and just name all of these, but it doesn't really make sense. He was in Airport 77, which is a pretty popular movie. Dracula and Son, The Wicker Man. Like I said, if I was to recommend one, I'd recommend to check out the 1973 Wicker Man. Scars of Dracula. Count Dracula from the 1970s, 1970 actually to be exact. Psycho Circus, that's a good one. Castle of the Living Dead, also very fun. Wow. Corridors of Blood, that's a great classic oddball 50s horror film. Tale of Two Cities, Man with the Golden Gun. Honestly, he's done so much. You could check out the IMDb yourself and just kind of really check it out. The Arabian Adventure, he was great in. There's just so much, and like I said, I wasn't sure. Up to this point from my YouTube channel, I've never done a video like this because it's just a very odd thing for me to come on here, talk about a man who passed away. I don't want to bring you guys down, but at the same time, this man left a legacy that we need to tribute. And I know I keep saying that, but that's just how I feel. And hopefully, reading off some of these titles will inspire you to go check out some of these movies. Either it be The Wicker Man, or the Man with the Golden Gun, or anything else that you decide to go check out. A lot of people have been tweeting about his passing. Sir Roger Moore, who played the opposite of him in The Man with the Golden Gun, tweeted out, it's terribly when you lose an old friend. Christopher Lee was one of my oldest. We first met in 1948. Elijah Wood, who obviously played with him in The Lord of the Rings. An extraordinary man and life lead, Sir Christopher Lee. You are an icon and a towering human being with stories for days. We'll miss you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar with the legacy of Christopher Lee, what I'll do is when you go to chasingcinema.com, you can click the link below this video, and I'll take you to his IMDb page, and you could explore yourself and hopefully find some films that will inspire you and tribute one of your movie watching days to remembering him by watching one of his iconic pictures, or maybe one of his non-iconic pictures, because Christopher Lee is an actor that worked just as hard on any of his performances, I'm sure, just like any actor. So maybe we don't watch The Man with the Golden Gun and Lord of the Rings, but watch something else that he maybe didn't get enough credit for. But just something to really honor this man's life, because besides all of his loved ones and friends and family that he's touched and what he leaves to the world of film is his legacy. So let's cherish that, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. What is your favorite Christopher Lee movie? Let me know down here in the comment section below. And make sure to hit the subscribe button. Today we talked about a lot of different stuff in movie news. You can just go check that out. Hit subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacob Toronto. Please continue chasing cinema. Before I sign off, I'm going to do a quick moment of silence for the legendary actor, Christopher Lee. Thanks, guys, and please continue to chasing cinema.